I must gather my strength. When the time is right, I will strike him down.
Hi guys, Spartandee here with another video, and today we'll be talking about Castle Ravenloft. This is actually take 2 because the first one bugged at the gates. So anyway, here we are. I'm Guardian Fighter here as a tactician. Seems to be the best choice for this run. DPS, maybe not. Depends how much of a DPS you are. But it would be best to have one DPS, main DPS, as per usual, DCOP, and a second DPS. So this is our team right now. It's pre-balanced, I'd say. In fact, we could have gone for it here, I guess. I suppose. Anyway, so this is the first part. Salvage.
Looks like you've come prepared this time. The sisters.
Alright, this is the first boss, which is Sisters of Strahd. Just gonna buff a bit here. I could go on Tomb as a Guardian Fighter. So I'm on the Tomb. Basically, the mechanic of this is that there are 3 sisters. One will be actively attacking you, whilst the other 2 are gonna try and deter you, either by sticking to the boss or giving you debuffs. So since I won't be on the boss during that phase, I will talk about the book or the tomb mostly. This is gonna be a pretty long boss fight, because once one dies, the other one will replace her, and until first time that all 3 are dead. So when she says that, attack me if you dare, don't attack her, because she does this reflect or deflect damage. Right, so I've picked up the book. I guess I will separate another video or a supplemental video on this boss during this phase. In fact, after explaining about the book, I might actually cut this part out. Okay, she seems to be a lot more interested in helping her sister than I am, so I'm just gonna try and pull her here. They tend to stick to each other, but if you don't attack both of them, like what I'm doing right now, is dragging her. Left click to drag. Oh fudge, I forgot about my summon companion. Summon companion heal. This might not end well for me, because I don't have my healing powers on me. I could swap to this perhaps. Where is it? Swap to. When I use a daily, grants your health. So I can actually use the daily here to heal, hopefully. A little bit. 4,000, I'll take it. Okay, that's pretty fast. Right, there it is. First boss, you might want to take Calm Strike so that there's added damage to the boss there. That was kind of like the boss in like bomb mode. Where's the book? I lost the book. Somebody pick it up. There we go. Somebody did pick it up. Anyway, pulling her away. So left click and hold to kind of do this tractor beam
Attack me if you dare!
move there. So since there's only one sister, you can actually just do this, which is hold on to your mouse button all day long. And she would not be able to do any of those AoEs on the ground there. I mean, if I was to let go, if I was to say use my daily right now and let go of the left mouse button, she'll be able to put down all those AoEs on the ground again. So I'm just gonna hold on to her like this. It's a bit boring, yes, I know, but this is how you do this part of the run. It may seem trivial, but it actually helps the party if you do this. So
Attack me if you
roles
dare!
that could go on the tomb could either be the GF, such as myself, or the lowest DPS, I suppose. That's just my take, because the boss actually has a lot of HP, and if you can look over there at the horizon there, she's teleporting. The second boss tends to teleport. Doesn't matter which sister it is. They usually tend to just like teleport everywhere, so you can't even like focus on her all the time. You see that text just now
Energy released by the
about how somebody's gonna join the ranks. Then that's when you block. What I mean is usually the one that has those stacks are the tanks. So we're talking about the Wolfbound Paladin, the Guardian Fighters. When you are hit, you get a stack of, I can't remember what the ability is called, but what you want to do, left on retake, right? What you want to do is, once you hit like 10 stacks, put up your shield and block her attack, because it will be a one-shot for sure. Well, for a GF anyway, OPs might be able to tank that, I'm not sure. I didn't play an OP this run yet. Maybe a good idea to get away from the AoE. It's like the longer you sit there or stand there, the more damage it does to you. And I can't seem to attract the boss here. I got chains and I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend a freaking mass life. This is the thing, you see. If it's my mistake, I will pop a mass goal, that's fine. But if somebody hits the boss when she has the chains, and then I die, it's not my fault. And I will not use a mass scroll, because what tends to happen then is that you end up spending 100 mass scrolls. So there you have it, the first boss. Not sure if that was informative. Do write in the comments if you feel like I haven't explained well enough. As I've said, this part I'm on the tomb, so there will be a supplementary video of a second run or another run on Castle Ravenloft. That will be where I'm on the boss, and I will also talk about mechanics there. The most important being the chains, as well as the what you call it, VK thing. I hope they understand what I meant by that. I will elaborate if they ask. Let's see. Next. Not much more to talk about until we get to the second boss, I suppose. The second boss is what they'd call a DPS check. Meaning to say, if your party is not up to snuff, you will not go past it, no matter what. A bit of shifting party members maybe, or get a better DPS, etc, etc. But otherwise, yeah, not impossible. Just a bunch of vampires here.
A waste of time.
I guess we can talk about titles. If you find a Night Terror in here and kill it, you can get the title that I'm using right now, Night Terror. If you were to kill a Night Terror in like Barovia, you get the Night Terror's Bane, I think it's called. Alright, this statue guy. Okay, you see that? I have this mark on me, which means that if he gets close enough, he will do an IBS attack, which will actually kill and hit everybody who is next to me. So the whole idea is for me to be away from the statue as far as
You
possible.
are cordially invited to the festivities.
There we go.
Don't
Are
be
they-
late. I'm
they are.
performing.
Just wondering what they were standing there for. Poor people. As in, you know what I mean. There's actually an achievement that I haven't gotten here yet. It's where you remove your pets, because otherwise they will start attacking.
Did I not emphasize punctuality? You almost missed the quota.
You don't attack the ghost
It
until
appears my guests
Strahd
are
says
so
something, but I'm not sure what the text is. So this is just DPSing down all the mobs and adds until Strahd reappears. If you guys are actually aiming to get your Taroka deck artifact, CR is the best way to get that, because most of the rare drops here, as maybe not the high cards, not so much, but I'm assuming they do drop. Another thing is, now that we're gonna be single target, we should change to our single target powers. There we go. Right, if I was on the book or tomb just now, I would have used my Celeste so that she can heal me
Looks
and
like
attack.
you're
Not that
indeed
attacking
a
would
worthy
do anything,
opponent.
because there's 0
Let's
damage
see
to the
how you
ghosts.
fare against my fearsome archer.
Second boss, Arcalith. This is where your 100% armor penetration kicks in, or at least should kick in, because this guy is tough. I mean, I've done it with a group that killed this boss like with one post. You'll see what I mean in a bit. Things to note, he's very slow, but he is tanky as hell. So basically within a certain amount of time, we need to be able to finish off this boss. He does this swipe moves, and it's actually to be like forced once he puts his sword up. We'll see that in a bit. Is it? Yes, this is it. At this point, his sword's got those red aura, and it's got extra moves to it. But in all honesty, you shouldn't die by any of his attacks, except maybe the spin attack, which you'll probably see in a bit. Like I could take all of his attacks, even the IPS, and still be alive. Even the red AoEs that he puts on the ground wouldn't hurt as much if you have a decent OP with you. See, I'm just gonna tank this. Right? It barely scratched me. And I do have 50 AC and all, but my defense, he's doing the spin right now. Graphics bug, but as you can see, he kind of like knocked into the pillar there and stopped. Right, so there's like 4 pillars that you can use. Basically, we need to kill this boss before all the 4 pillars are gone. This is because if he destroys all the 4 pillars, and he could actually destroy it with IBS. So I would recommend people not to kind of like stand next to the pillars. I do know some people do it because they want to hit an auto spin and then hit the pillar automatically, but I would advise against it. You can tell by the graphics cues anyway. He will just start pulling back the sword and start spinning, so you can move well before that. As I was saying, 4 pillars, and once they are down and he does the spinning attack, he will not stop spinning until everybody is dead. So that's kind of like why you want to do it before that. We're doing pretty good right now. We just used 1 pillar so far, and we still got 3 left. There we go. See, he does his pulling back sword. Alright, he's coming towards me now. That's 2 down, 2 to go. And we're doing good. This is decent. I don't think I've been in a party where we actually killed this boss before any pillar was destroyed. Even when the Shadow of Demise from the Trickster Rogue double dipped, it was still at least 1 pillar used. So it is pretty good. I would say a decent group would have used only 1. A great group would have used just 1. Did I just repeat myself? I meant to say a decent group would use
by one of my favorite
3
pets.
and 1 if they're really good. So we're just above average right now. No offense, guys. So Strahd's there, we can't get close to him.
I'm impressed.
Oh wait, I forgot about the drops.
It's going to take more than that for a private audience, though. Let's see if you are worthy.
Right, see, when he's in his bat form, you can't hit him. And he just hangs around for a while and hits people in his bat form. He's doing his little tantrum, so just gonna let him. There we go. Switching back to AoEs now. That includes my mount power. What else? I should really use wheel. I don't think anybody used wheel. I'm gonna ask him a bit. Alright, this part where you kill I'm like standing next to the guy with the mark as well. Okay. Yeah, this is the second part where the statue IBS mark. Oh, sorry. Right, there's actually an achievement here as well, where either you kill all the vampires that are in this room or you nuke them. So, looks like we're gonna kill all, hopefully. Because we do get stragglers sometimes. And when that happens, you know, there's like one vampire hiding in the corner, and then you use the altar right in front. You don't get the achievement, unfortunately. So you gotta be careful about that. I've already got the achievement, so I don't need it, but I'm pretty sure one of us is new to Castle Ravenloft, so just doing this for the benefit. Nice, salvage. Horseman's gauntlets. Just gonna run neat on that. Oh god, they used greed. Who uses greed? Everybody uses need. Horseman's power. Yeah, that's gnarly jack. What's this? Innocence helmet. Right, we just cleansed the chapel, I guess. Then the werewolves come. So these guys are pretty pushovers. Even the alphas are like, eh. I was suggesting this. I was talking about this before. Like, you know, in all those like vampire or werewolf movies, right? Where you go to a holy place and then they'll be like, oh, it burns. So, why can't these werewolves kind of like stand here without getting hurt? Or maybe they're weakened. That's probably why they're like pushovers right now. I mean, they can't come into the holy grounds, but they're weakened. Maybe, I don't know. It's just a thought. Right, that's done. There usually are cards and gears that drop here, so it might be worth just spending a second checking all the loot. I mean, for those people, especially who needs the deck, right? Nothing but gold and great drops. So moving on. I'm like using executioners right now, yeah, cause pretty good, like movement on it, 3,000 movement, you know. It's kind of funny cause it seems like movement is kind of like the thing nowadays. I mean, I've had high movement since I got IDF and all that, but couple that with other things like the mount for 2k that I got from my Neverwinter Guardians pack. It's really ridiculous speed sometimes. I mean, I'm not even trying right now to have like high movement speed, but if I wanted to, I could. I actually got boots, I think it's like the Mists or the Sears boots, which actually increases your movement depending on how many allies you got. So I guess in like a map which has 10 people or more, it would actually add 25 movement on top of that. So it's like 250, 2050, I don't know. Getting up, spin up, spin up. I mean, I'm not sure, but some people might not even have gone past the second boss or even the first boss. This might be the first time you're seeing these rooms. So spoiler alert ahead.
Come to reclaim the Sun Sword, have you? Do your worst!
Why does this sword remind me of like Thundercats? I don't know.
So kind of you all to join me.
Right, somebody. I don't know. It should have been me, I guess.
Panzarovich
Right.
is close.
Gonna
You
grab the
best
sword,
wield me from here
and
on,
there'll be different
lest I
powers.
slip your grasp again.
Oh, we're missing. I feel like we're missing somebody. I don't know. My daily is profit. No, I died. Thanks for chatting. Not necessarily.
Enough! Challenge me in my tower, if you
Right.
dare.
The thing about
We
using the
shall see how
sword
proficient
on the
you
boss
are with that blade.
there. But I lost my stacks now, I think, when I died. Maybe. Maybe if everybody picks it up again, I'll get at least 4. I will explain that in a bit. This may be something that not a lot of people know about, so even after you've done this quite a bit. Ooh, buffs. Totally forgot. Buffing, because I died just now. I was chatting at the same time, so that's a silly thing to do. Let's got the sword. There's. Right. Also for this run, I think I mentioned it earlier, like at the very beginning, but I may have stopped. So just in case, what you want to do is kind of like have one main DPS, second DPS, a debuffer, a heal, and I don't know what else is there. Tank. Obviously, you need tank. Right. That should be 2. Yeah, that's good. Right, yeah. The reason why we're doing this is for this. As you can see, this stacks, so up to 5. And this is very important for Strahd because it reduces all damage taken from Strahd's servants, right? But that actually includes Strahd himself. I'm assuming. Um, and it's very important because he does this group wipe one shot death move, I guess. So what you want to do is use the swords daily, which is a shield that kind of like negates all that damage. Problem is, you might actually drop the sword, and when you do something like that, then you kind of lose all the stacks. Right, we're not able to hit this properly. And then the sword is cursed. So now what we need to do is stick to the OP. Sticks. There you go. Right, in this build I actually increased my stamina regen so that I can actually use my shield almost forever. Okay, they didn't last very long. They last, yeah. The thing about the sunset, what's it called? Sunlight buff. It goes away once you die, and you can't get it back. So unfortunate, but that's just how it goes. Oh, I should have swapped to single target here. Somebody hits like a truck. Right, I don't even want to like take off my shield now because I might end up dying down here. Yeah, this part, everybody's upstairs trying to kill all this like doppelgangers, whereas I'm down here by myself. Now, the doppelgangers aren't that bad, I guess. Just gonna grab that after. It's like once he drops from the sky like that, it actually hurts like a mofo. Just 2 stacks. I'm not sure if that would look like it. No, it doesn't. Because somebody said something about using Q to put back the stacks up. Oh, you can have your shield still, even though you've got the sun sword, by the way. Just so you know. Let's try that. Stack. Channels. I don't think so. So he's gonna do a push and pull. Right, and we lose the sword. That's fine, that's basically it. I hope this next round I'll be up here. Right, when that happens with the arrows, all you gotta do is kind of like stick to each other as much as possible. Hopefully the peace sanctuary would save you, but unfortunately it did not. My complete was there. Right, and he does this. I'm down here again. Unfortunate.
Your allies have betrayed you.
Yeah, when he does that, you just have to DPS as fast as possible to kind of like save your party members. Since I'm down here, I just gotta survive. Get rid of the range. Not that I can get rid of him, of course. And I'm not sure if it actually helps if I damage them down here, upstairs. But you can see there's like less and less and less of them because they're killing the one upstairs. You know, it's like 20 down to 1. Sorry, 2. Things to note is this guy. Stay the heck away from him. He moves slow. But depending on how long the fight is up there, it might spawn more. And one IBS would actually hit about 80% of my health. And then the stun there, so I can't move. I missed the ABS. Lucky. So when you grab the sword here, you can use E to kind of like rushed all party members. It's got very low cooldown, so I think that was intended. Like that's what you're supposed to do. Here,
Place your in with dignity.
Right. So, I think it's still a long ways right now. But the ultimate one-hit shot is around 30% or 30 to 40% of his health. But yes.
With dignity.
I'm just doing it at will right now. People say that the more power you have, the more damage this does to him. I mean, its sword is pretty damaging. I think the at will is like, I don't know. Oh, there you go. 2 million. 2 million. What is that? I've got 150 power. That's why. It's 3 million per hit.
You're on your own.
And on his third hit, it's like, I don't know. So even in IBS, you know, you don't even need to talk about at wills. In IBS, it's just R on the Sun Sword. With him for long. Okay, he died so fast. I guess because the sunlight stacks on. What? This is the third time.
Have betrayed you.
I went down here. Why they love me so much?
Friend, fool. They found you.
Okay. Now that matters. Oh, up my frequency. Should have upped my fighter's recovery. That's alright. Now I got my shield up. It's so funny that the Sun Sword is like, I don't know, trying to help or something. So cute. Oh, I'm stunned. Ah, he's coming! No, stay away from me! Oh, what? How? And he's running faster! What is up with that? Wait, trying to grab the sword. Oh man, blood. That was BS. I was out of there. Hopefully, I can get max AP soon. Let's see if this works. Doesn't seem like it's working. Maybe I did this. Doesn't look like that. Press something. Daybreak. That is. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. I'm rarely the guy that's on the sword. Because people think that the DPS should be on the sword. I don't deny that, but it would be better still if you had a main DPS as well as a secondary DPS that's on the sword, which means that there's 2 damage. He did do that. I think he did that on purpose.
Place your in with dignity.
Right. This is it. Right. The key here is to watch the words. Raise me to the heavens. Then you press 1. That was better. Okay, that was perfect, actually. It was actually a second late. As soon as he says that, he can already use it. See, nobody's damaged.
But you would be worthy foes.
People tend to just stick around, which is it's just a really bad idea, because when he drops down, for some reason, this particular one hurts like a truck. Oh, pretty good. 3.
feel so alive.
Why are we here? We shouldn't be here. Where'd he go? I tried to use the vampire kit, but it did this weird thing where I was still using my sword, so I don't know what happened there. Using my manpower. And that's basically it. DPS down, boss. I would recommend being in the middle because bombs tend to kind of like go off there, like on the sides, around the sides. But that's totally up to you. It's your choice, and that's how you do Castle Ravenloft. Thanks for watching.
It's finally over.
And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one.
Adventure.
If there's anything
You have
you
my
need
thanks.
to know, just
May you finally rest in
execution or
peace,
something. I
Master.
think I needed that. Just write down in the comments, or kind of like, ooh, executioners again, and a US. Write in the comments, or message me, or I don't know, say something to me, PMs or whatever. I'll be glad to help you if I can. So thanks for watching. Peace.